Hi, Brad Horan here from Lucrature Financial Peak Performance. Today I wanted to talk about information overload and the impact that it's having on your business. It's something that's been growing over the last 10 years, I guess, since the first smartphone came out. I mean, if we think about the Apple iPhone, I think that came out in 2007, something like that. And every year since then, we get more and more information. And there's been a lot of studies over the last 5-6 years in particular that talk about this. There was one recently in the UK. It said that we read 100,000 words a day. And that's, information coming into us, that's just what we read. And they say that that sort of equates to about 87 newspaper articles. So that's a lot of information that we need to absorb and disseminate and really decide what's important and what's not important. Another study that was done in the US recently said that over 50% of white-collar workers are struggling with the amount of information in their daily business life and that they need help from their employers. And I see this a lot. I see this a lot with different clients that I've worked with. Go in and get under the bonnet, look in their business and find that they have way too many KPI. And one particular example that jumps to mind was a business that had a number of sales teams, about 10 sales teams, and they all had different KPI. So each team had between 10 and 15 different KPI. Some of them were shared and some of them were crossovers, but a lot of them were different. So I sat down with the staff members and I said, which of these KPI is the one for you to focus on, the one that's really gonna get you to where you need to be? And each team member had a different idea of what the key KPI was. For their own individual selves, it was sales dollars, but for the business, it could have been conversion, it could have been the amount of volume, it could have been the product mix that they were looking at. So there were lots of different things that everybody sort of felt was the most important. And that's a big problem because as a business, we want people to focus on our goals and where we're headed. So, we really want to be able to make sure that we can set what the KPI are that they're going for. So one of the key things that we do in our program is we look at the ultimate customer value. And that really just looks at distilling all of your information down to 4 key KPI. There's a KPI around cost, there's one for speed, one for quality, and one for service, customer service. And the idea there is that you need a balanced scorecard because all of these things are things that customers think about when they purchase from us, and when we serve them, that's how they identify the value that we give them. So it's really important to be able to distill all that information down to just those 4 KPI. Again, it's cost, it's speed, it's quality, and it's service. And if you can do that, your staff are going to be happier because they're going to be able to fully understand what they're aiming for, and everyone's going to be able to start hitting those KPI, and you're going to see the business heading in the right direction. That's it from me today. If you have any questions, as always, feel free to post them as a note or reach out to me in some other way. Thank you. Have a great day.